What is up, everybody? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. I got a new one in from Jack Wolf, and it is an actual affordable model from them that I think everyone is going to be really excited about. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, we have the Gateway Jack. I'm trying to see where the name is. Gateway Barlow. Sorry, I said that wrong. I did pick up the abalone version here, and we're going to get into this one together. Have not seen it at all, haven't laid eyes on it, so we're going to lay eyes on it together. I really like this packaging. Trying to think of who this reminds me of that has this sleeve like this. I think this must be something they have done specifically themselves, and I really don't know what box this kind of reminds me of. I mean, I know there's a ton of them out there like this, but I'm not really sure who I may have or may have not seen this box from before. But check out the Gateway Barlow. This is really beautiful. Look at that abalone just shining on there. Let me get the box out of the way. Packaging very nice. I'm not trying to glance over that or go past that too fast, but no frills, no thrills here. Just really nice artwork on the sleeve that the box goes in. Beautiful finish on here. Nice seamlessness between the spring and the scales. The onlays are absolutely stunning, and I am a huge fan of the abalone. We're going to look at a couple other models here in just a minute that I have of that one, but let's go ahead and pull her open. Oh, that is a tight pull. Oh, that is strong. That is a strong pull. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that breaks in a little bit. That second pull, a little bit easier on there. You're looking at 14C 28N blade steel. This is a great size. I really like the size of this. I'm able to get 4 fingers on here. Nice contoured scales on here as well. I like the transition there from the back spring to the blade. Very tight and very well done. Very nice looking. The bolsters seem to be like they're kind of like maybe a belt satin-ish. And you do have kind of like a belt satin finish on the blade. Feels nice and thin. Let's see. I got a little bit of paper. Let's just see out of the box how this this blade edge is. I got a paper here from a pass around from another knife, but let's just see. Oh yeah, that's really nice. The paper is bent. I promise you, it is not me. It is the paper. There we go. So nice factory edge. Yeah, that's really nicely done. Very nice and snappy. It needs to be broken in. It definitely needs to be broken in. Throw this paper back over here and get this trash out of my way. Yeah, I like this a lot. Let's see. There we go. That first one, though, whew. So this is no stop pin. It is actually using the back spring for the stop position. So you got a different sound on the close, not quite a thud. I do have to be assertive with how I'm grabbing the blade's edge there to open it, but it's very nice. Let's take a look at a couple that I wanted to compare it to. So the abalone's absolutely stunning. Here is my Kentucky Hollerjack. This is a traditional pocket knives exclusive. You're looking at 154 cm. You're looking at polished bolsters, very similarly polished. This is definitely OE'd by QSP. I'm not sure who might be the OE for this one here, but it looks very nice. As you can see, the Kentucky Hollerjack is more of a 5th pocket carry, pocket dropper. You put it into like a pouch or something like an organizer that you may be carrying multiple things with. And then the other one I wanted to compare it to is going to be QSP Hedgehog Spear Point with the abalone on it. And the finishes on here definitely looking a little bit different. So this just looks like a straight... This looks more finished, more polished. This here looks like it's got a little bit more of the belt in it. And then I do apologize. I carry and use my Hedgehog a lot, so it's a little dirty. And then I don't know how well you'll be able to tell on camera, but a little bit of difference here on the finish of the bolsters. This looks a little bit more polished. This looks a little bit more matte in person. I don't know if that'll show through on camera. And then here's how all three of them look in person. I'm really loving my abalone collection here. Looks really nice. The crest on here looks good. This piece of abalone on here really has got a lot of purples in it. I got a little bit of purples here on the spear hog, and then just a tiny bit here and in here on the Kentucky hollowjack. Since this one's not as tall, you don't have as much abalone on it. You got more purples on the base here as well, but I really like that. This one here is not quite as snappy, and I think it just has to do with the fact that it's shorter. It has good snap, but because it's a little bit of a shorter knife, I think it doesn't have as much strength on the spring. Now the spear hog, that absolutely snaps into place. That has a lot of snap to it. And then this, as it breaks in, I think it's going to be really, really good. So just a quick unboxing and first impressions of the Gateway Barlow. I've been calling it the Gateway Jack, but the Gateway Barlow. I think this is going to be really nice, a super affordable price point. I'll definitely link it down for you guys in the description below. There's a lot of really nice finishes on here. All steel construction with beautiful scales. I love the scales on here. They look great. Nice thin. Like I said, they're contoured. The spear hog and the Kentucky hollowjack are all contoured scales as well. And it looks about the same. Nice centering on here as well. And like I said, I'll leave links for you down in the description below. Everywhere that you can get them. I picked mine up from Traditional Pocket Knives just because I really like Austin over there, and I like supporting small dealers, but I will list them anywhere that you can get them. I have no idea which ones are going to sell out first. If you're going to pick one up, let me know down in the comments which one you're grabbing and what one you're chasing, and or depending on when you're seeing this, which one you ended up picking up. I'd love to know in the comments down below. I'm going to move these two to the side since we're actually talking about the Gateway Barlow, but I'm really excited to see an affordable version for this one. I'll be curious how well it does. I hope it does well, because I'd like to see them do other models and other variants in the Gateway series, because that's right up my alley. I am not going to spend more on the slip joint than I am on the folding knife game, just because the type of collector I am, but I would spend on this, as you can see, because these are kind of in my wheelhouse around this price point and what I'm willing to spend for my slip joint collection, because I do like them. They're very nice for carrying to the office, date night, companion carry, especially when they're well done like this. And again, the spear point hedgehog and this one here are right up my alley as far as the size is concerned too, because I actually could main carry this, and I have done that with the spear hog in my quick draw XL. This is like my main loadout here when I'm in the summertime. You know, if I'm going out shopping with the wife or something like that, I'll kind of load it out like this. So I could see loading it out like that. I'm going to refrain from grading this one yet. I will do a full review of this one when I've carried it a little bit more, been able to do some cutting with it, letting you know how that 14C 28N holds up, how it is to maintain and strop it. So stay tuned for that. But I wanted to get this one up because I thought it was a fantastic offering from Jack Wolf that I think a lot of people are going to be able to get behind for these modern traditionals. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. Comment helps the algorithm, and then using those links helps the channel. Special shout out and thank you to my channel members. Love you guys. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It may change their life, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.